What up, what up, what up? It's the Funk Dr. Spock back in the building again with another episode of CT Baseball Live. I got a special guest in the building today. Today, we're going to be talking to class of 2025 senior from Cass Tech, Kyle the Plug Terry. Kyle, welcome to the show.
Yeah, what up, what up? Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you on, my brother. It is the 2025 season is upon us, and it's been pretty exciting so far. When did you fall in love with the game of baseball?
Well, I fell in love with the game about like 6 or 7 years old when I first watched the King Griffey video. Actually, like after I seen like what he was doing with the bat, I just fell in love with the game. Ever since then, I just wanted to be just like that.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. was one of my favorite ball players too. Still the sweetest swing in baseball to this day. What are some of the things that inspire you the most? What are some of the things that inspire you?
Well, some of the things that inspire me is, well, my family members, just seeing them every day get up and handle their business. It just inspires me to follow their footsteps and repeat just what they do. Also, my teammates inspire me because they just give me this, sense of brotherhood, that somebody always has my back every day.
Absolutely. Family is important. It's always been something that I stand on a lot. And it's truly a blessing to be able to have the family backing in order to do whatever you need to do in this life. Where did you start playing the game of baseball?
I started playing, in the Rosedale community. A lot of ball players started there. Yeah. I know a lot of baseball players right now who still playing, who I still face today, that, I grew up playing, just people in the area, in the Detroit area. Just always been familiar faces in that little Rosedale area. It was real good people, real good competition, real good players, coaches, everything. You just had to be there.
And the tradition has been around forever. And big shots out to the Rosedale League, because we had a lot of leagues to fold over the years, and Rosedale is still hanging in there strong. So big shots out to the Rosedale family and everything that you do in the name of service. What are some of the strengths? What strengths do you have that make you a great athlete?
I feel like some of the strengths I have is being able to, grasp tough concepts and being able to learn and implement certain things into my game that, other people may not pick up on as quickly or even at all.
Correct.
So I feel like that is a good strength I have. Also, my God-given talent, that's one of my strengths, and just being able to, play my role and do what I need to do to get the job done.
Absolutely. Being a utility player, what does that mean to be ready to jump into a game and be able to give a coach whatever they need you to do at that particular time?
It means a lot. It has its pros and cons. You always have to be ready to, go out there, and it could be anywhere on the field. Sometimes you may not want to be in the spot you are, but, you being a utility player, you got to handle your business and make sure that you have the right mindset and headspace and skills to play that certain spot. So I feel like, utility players work the hardest because they have to work everything. In the aspect of, you got to go take fly balls, you got to go take grounders, you got to make sure you can run, jump, all that. Just, you got to stay ahead or, just stay on goal at all
Stay
times.
ready. You don't have to be ready. Yeah. And being available when your coaches need you, whether it's in the infield or outfield or on the bump, you filled quite a few roles for us over the past 4 years. And, it's truly been a blessing, and to see where this class of 2025 set of seniors do this year? I know the expectations for the season is critical when it comes to our senior class, but what are some of the expectations for you this season?
Well, the expectations for me, just play my game. It's very high. I expect to, go out there and be a leader on and off the field. I expect to handle my business and get the job done.
Absolutely. Your 4 years at CT, how has that been for you?
It's been good. It has its ups and downs, just like every high school, just like life has its trials and tribulations, but it makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Absolutely.
And it's really a blessing to be at CT. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, because you originally started in private school and decided your freshman year that you wanted to explore some other options, and CT became an option for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Who's your favorite baseball player?
Well, like I said earlier, Ken Griffey Jr. is one of my favorite players. I also like Kyle Tucker. He just got traded from the Astros. It kind of hurt my heart. But we had the same initials, so we kind of connect on that level too. But I also love his swing too. I think he's a real good ball player. And those are my two favorite players.
In my opinion, from what I've seen from you, I think you kind of resemble Mookie Betts a little bit because he is a player that you could just put him anywhere and he just turns into that spark plug.
Yeah.
I guess that's where you got the nickname the plug from. So, all we got to do is plug you in and just let you do your thing.
Yeah, no, Mookie, he's definitely on that list too.
Yes.
Definitely, I respect Mookie's game, everything about it. He's definitely one of the top players in the league right now.
Absolutely. So, I know we talk about baseball a lot. I know you spend a lot of time with baseball, developing your skill set, the training, the being able to switch roles of a student athlete. What has that been like? And also, congratulations on you becoming a member of the National Honor Society this year as well. I know those are big, big goals that you had set out for yourself. And what does that feel like now that you've earned that accomplishment?
It feels great. I worked hard for it, so I feel like I deserve it. With this school stuff and the NHS stuff, it's just time management. That's it. Like, that's really all it is. Like, you just got to make sure your priorities are correct and making sure you got to do what you got to do, like what needs to be done. So, other than that, I feel like that's really all it is to doing extracurricular activities and staying on top of your schoolwork, etc. It's just time management. You got to make sure that first of all, you got to make sure you want to do it. Second of all, you got to make sure that you actually do it. That's the difference.
What is it like being the youngest member in your family and being able to do the things that you do, and to see your brother, sister, your mom, who support you so much, and to see them out there smiling when you out there doing your thing? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel real good having that support system, that some people don't have. And I'm very fortunate to have that behind me. It keeps me going every day.
Yeah, you come from a long line of athletes. Your dad and your brothers were multiple sport athletes. So I guess it's just in the DNA.
I guess so.
Yeah, so well, it's been a great time spending this time with you today, Kyle. I appreciate you coming by the show and sharing some things with us, man. And your expectations for this year. What is it that you want to leave out on the field this year when it comes to you being a senior this year and championship pedigree?
Yeah, being a senior, I just want to leave everything on the field. I want to give it my all. Go out there, play hard. You know, I just want to leave my footprint somewhere. You know, just and then I feel like the games being won and the accolades come through hard work. So as long as we working hard, it's gonna get paid off.
Yeah, because you got a pretty competitive schedule this year. Y'all have a game tomorrow at Belle Isle against the Taylor Varsity Griffins. What are some of your thoughts on the first game of the season, opening day at home, and what you're feeling right now?
No, opening day at home, that I feel pretty good. Home field advantage. Feel so very familiar field, familiar faces, and playing Taylor. They're a good team, but as long as we compete, I feel like we can compete with any team.
Absolutely.
So as long as we go out there and do our thing, good things are to come.
Yes. So, your advice to the next group of freshmen that are coming through CT or people that are going to be the next great stars, what would be your advice to them?
My advice would be, take it one day at a time. That's all you can do. Sometimes, worrying about the future or worrying about things that's out of your hand at the moment only creates stress on your body that it don't need. So worrying about things that you can't control, just don't do it. And make sure you stay on top of your things. Make sure you got your stuff in order, because if you work hard now, you can slack off later. So just make it easy for your future self.
Correct. Well, that's our time for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle, we appreciate you coming through, man. We hope to have you on the show again. We will be following you throughout this season. And of course, you can get everything you need to know about CT baseball right here. It's the Funk Dr. Spock in the building again, and we're going to see you next time. Thank you, and have an abundantly blessed day. Peace.